Hello and welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me again. We are on the first day of summer. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to get into this season. I have a lot more information now. I have explored the wiki and I am so excited to experience all the things this game has to offer. It is so much larger than I thought it was, and I can't wait to see all of the new things that I didn't know were there before. Alright, so starting off Monday, day 1 of summer, we went and picked up as many seeds as possible. I did leave these little blank squares right here for the sprinklers that we unlocked. I did see that it is 2x2 on each side, essentially. The first one was only the immediate squares next to the sprinkler heads, while this one gives a little more range, so I did leave those open. I did make a mistake all the way on the left there, where it just slipped my mind. I'm not gonna lie to anybody, it just slipped my mind. And I did pick up my copper hoe here, so it was a lot easier to till all of the ground. From here, I plan to just kind of explore for the rest of the day and get our foraging, or at least try to upgrade our foraging. Maybe hit the mines a little bit, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So we'll see. All right, next morning, we just finished watering all of our crops, and we're going to go straight to the mines. This is around about the time that I had started reading about the different aspects of the game, and I was excited to get to the lower floors so we could get more iron, gold, and iridium. Iridium is the best ore in the game. I wasn't fully sure what iridium was, as we had already received one iridium ore from a chest in the last video, but we do need it so we can upgrade all of our tools. We also need to get things called prismatic shards. I'm not sure what they look like or what they do. I just saw that they were very important for farther into the game. Alright, so we are ending the day off at floor 45, which is a massive improvement. We did start off, I believe, on floor 30 today, so it is a massive difference for us. We also got a pretty good amount of iron, and we did get some Omni Geodes. I'm not familiar with those, but I'll take them either way. I'm pretty excited about it, and we'll see where we end up from here. Beginning of day 3, we got a letter from Mayor Lewis asking us to find his purple shorts. I am not familiar with this, so we will be on the lookout for them. I'm not sure where to look ultimately, but we'll figure it out. My bank is currently kind of a mess, so I do plan on working on that very soon. I would like to definitely fix that without a doubt, but let's go ahead and get all of our crops watered. As for the rest of today, I plan on fishing, as fishing, from what I have seen, is a very good way of making money early game. I do have a decent amount of iron ore, and I would like to upgrade my tools even more. Would also like to be able to do the sprinklers, so I will need kind of more money in general. This is the main point for me doing fishing right now, as it is going to be our main moneymaker until our crops are ready to harvest. I just want to stop in and say that we found a bubble spot down here at the beach, and with the bubble spot, you have a higher increased chance, I believe, on running into rarer and more expensive fish, also higher rarity fish. It is overall a very beneficial thing to do as long as you jump on it as soon as you see it. As we were leaving the beach, we ran across this cutscene with Linus where he is digging through the trash can because he is terribly hungry. Gus comes out and gives him a basket of zucchini fritters, which I thought was incredibly nice. It was a very depressing cutscene, but I also thought it was very sweet and heart-touching. After the cutscene, we went back home and we got level 4 foraging, which unlocked tappers in the mushroom log. I was super excited about that, so that way we can put them on some trees. We also got the worm bin and deluxe bait from level 4 fishing. We sold the majority of the fish that we caught that day, and we turned a profit of $2,000. To start the next day off, we run into Demetrius right outside our door, where he asks us if we want to put mushrooms or bats in the cave. I chose bats as we got the mushroom log. I felt like it would be kind of counterproductive to have both of them. And I'm not sure if I made the right choice, but we will ultimately see in the long run. So floor 50, and we got a pair of boots, our Tundra boots from down here, which gives us more benefits than the boots that we already had. I was pretty excited about this. Means that when we are fighting, we do have a better chance of surviving. This is kind of where I leave off for the mines, as I didn't have any food to boost up my energy. This is something that's going to be kind of a reoccurring problem for me until I find a better source of energy overall. Currently, I'm just surviving off of forageables and or whatever crops we have laying around that I haven't sold yet. We are foraging on the way back to the farm, and I found out with these grapes, they really only spawn during summer unless you get the grape starters, I believe, and then we can make wine with them. That night we went to bed and we got level 2 combat. We also got level 4 mining, which I was super excited about, meaning that we're going to be more proficient at mining for the rest of the time. The very next morning, we woke up to green rain. I really don't have a lot of information about this other than it's green rain, and a bunch of weeds and other things have grown on the farm and all throughout the map. We don't have to water our plants, which is always good. We received a letter from Gus saying that if anyone needs help, they can go to the saloon to take shelter. We collect our iron. We also move some of our things from these 2 chests on the left to a couple chests on the right hand side, which are dedicated specifically to mining and fishing, so that way we can kind of keep everything separated. I decided to spend the rest of the day, as the crops were already watered, and I figured not much would be going on, just in the mines trying to get even farther as far as we can. We also did 2 preserve jars to see what we could get. We made it all the way to floor 64. I was really pushing for floor 65, but as I said earlier, we do have some problems with energy, which is completely my fault. But we do have some things in the work to kind of help with that overall. But floor 64 is a massive improvement. Let's get home and get to bed. After waking up that next morning, I noticed that all the weeds that were there from the green rain have disappeared, but we do have our peppers that are ready to be harvested. I did have to leave some until I emptied our bank space into the chest, which, like I said, we got quite a lot of things, including a crystal dagger. I'm probably going to stick with the sword that I have, though, as I think it's going to be a lot more beneficial. I decided to put some of these peppers in our preserve jars here just to see what would happen. As I'm unfamiliar with these things, I would really like to understand them a little bit more and to see if they'll give us more profitable margins. I spent the rest of the day looking for the purple shorts that we were asked about. I couldn't find them. I did sell the peppers and a few other things that we found, but that sadly was the end of day 6. Beginning of day 7, it is kind of just rinse and repeat. We wake up and go to start watering all of our plants. While we were at it, we went ahead and harvested all of our radishes. The rest of the day, I spent foraging and clearing the land a little bit more, so there really wasn't anything else that day. So let's see how much we made. That night, we made 495 gold from our radishes. It wasn't a whole lot, but each step is still a step. Thank you very much for watching. I would like to ask you to like and subscribe, and I hope you stick around to watch more. Thank you. Have a good day.